Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to build a project using two of the tools. One is Gemini and the one is ChatGPT. And I'm going to use this feature in both of them called Canvas. Canvas is a way of building projects live in the sense at one side you can enter your prompt and on the other side it shows you whatever it is building. It will also show you the code as well as the exact output that it is creating basically. So this is nowadays being called as vibe coding, in the sense you are vibing with AI and it is giving you the results as you are telling it to. So let us go ahead and try it out. What kind of project we are working on in this particular small session is that we are working on something called Idea Manager. What exactly is Idea Manager? In my point of view, it's like I have lots of ideas, but those ideas are kind of scattered. There are some ideas related to articles or blogs, or maybe some ideas related to projects, or maybe some ideas which are extensions of existing projects and so on. And so want to create a kind of a system which organizes my thoughts and ideas so that I can work on them slowly over the time and in an organized fashion. So that is the goal of this project. And so let us try and check how each of these tools are working and which one is better. And by the way, both of these tools are currently in my free account. I'm not using any pro account in any of these websites. So let us go ahead and try that in Gemini. First of all, in Gemini, I'm going to just plainly ask one simple message. Like, first of all, let me also tell you that I'm trying to build this project from the scratch. I don't know anything. Let us say I don't know prompt engineering also. I'm just acting like a total beginner, and let us see how this behaves. So to build a manager app to manage my ideas which are in different phases at different times, and I also want to track the status of each idea so that I know how many of the ideas are converted into projects. And by the way, Canva in Gemini or ChatGPT, I have to enable Canvas so that it does not show the code. Instead, it tries to build the project. So go to Tools. There is an option available called Canvas. Okay, and then I'm hitting Run. And if I want to change the model, if I click on this Fast option, there are three options available: Fast, Thinking, and Pro. And Pro is limited access type of an edition, in the sense if I enable Pro now, after few prompts it may reach its limit in the free access, and so it will shift to the lower model, Thinking or Fast. So I'll just go with the Fast model, which is pretty good as of now. So I'm going with this. Let's now go to ChatGPT. In ChatGPT, I'm logged in. As you can see, it is already logged in. And once again, I'm going to try Canvas in this particular option as well. I'm going to the plus option, and there is an option available called More, and under More there is an option available called Canvas. And in Canvas, once again, I'm going to provide the same prompt. Okay, Gemini has directly gone ahead and started building the project, and ChatGPT has given us a few instructions, and it is still loading, it is still building. Let us leave it to it, and I'm going back to Gemini to see what it has done. Okay, fine. It seems it has already built a project, and see it has a title, subtitle. There is a button to add a new idea. Let us check whether it is working or not. Okay, it has idea, title, phase, priority, description, and tags. Okay, let us say that I have an idea of publishing an article on how to build projects with AI. So a blog article on build projects with AI. It's still in the brainstorming phase. I'm still thinking about it. Priority. Let's keep it low because I just got the idea. I'm sure definitely not aware yet about what I want to do with it. Let's say I want to publish my experiment with these two tools on building projects with AI. Okay, tags, it's a tech project definitely, and it's also a side project, so I'll choose side project. Okay, let's create it. Okay, first of all, it has added the total it has updated total IDs. That's cool, and it is showing something called board and a list. So if I choose list option, it is showing it as a list, a tag table kind of a thing. Brainstorming phase, priority low, tags are given, action to delete. Okay, fine, cool. There is no option to edit it if I want to add any features or any updates. So if I want to change the phase, there is no way to change the phase. Okay, there is no way to change the priority. So yes, that is how it is. If I go to board, under backlog there is nothing, under brainstorming there is one, and then validation, then okay, I think it is trying to kind of put those projects in different phases or different stages. That is good idea. It is very much like the usual project management boards, and so we will try to open that in a bigger screen and let us see how it looks. I'm going to create a link of this particular project, and I'll be opening in a new tab so that I have a bigger view. Okay, yes, this is how it is looking. That is what was expected. Okay, fine. So let me add the project idea once again here for the experiment. Blog article building projects with AI, and brainstorming phase, low priority, article on current experiment, and it's a tech side project. It is added under the brainstorming part. If I click on brainstorming, I can change the value here. Priority I cannot change, tags I cannot change. There is a delete option. Okay, there is an option available to change the phase from this particular section, which is a good thing. But if I go to the list view, in the list view there is no way to change the phase of that particular project. Okay, fine, cool. Let's say I want to what exactly is project launched, conversion rate. Okay, fine. Let's go back to board and change it to completed project. Then what happens? Yes, okay, fine. If the project is completed, then it is showing the project's launched is 1 and the conversion rate. Okay, fine, that part is working. Cool. Let's go to ChatGPT and check how that is working and what it is doing. Okay, so this is idea manager product feature, and it has given the goal, core concept, idea research planning. Okay, fine. Data model it has given, idea status phases, core features. Okay, basically it is trying to tell us to build a project purely using HTML, JavaScript, and local storage and React. So basically it is trying to ask us which technology to use and how to build it and etc. But it is actually not building the project as in the case of. Okay, I think I did not enable the canvas feature. So if I will enable the canvas feature, let us see if it will do it again. So I'll just make a copy of this particular prompt, and I'm pasting it here, enabling the canvas feature. I did it earlier, but somehow it missed it. So let us see what it will do now. Yes, it is generating the code, and let us see what it just does that. It has completed its task. Let us see how it looks. I'm clicking on the preview button. This one looks very much similar. If you just observe the UI of the application, that means the ChatGPT, it is also having a prompting section on the left, and there is a project output on the right. And for Gemini also, there is a prompting section on the left and the project on the right. But if you observe the project point of view, output of the project point of view, then it feels Gemini has done a very good job compared to what ChatGPT has done. So in ChatGPT, it is showing an idea, title, description, low priority, high priority. Okay, priority is given, but it is not showing the phases of the project. Status report, add idea. Okay, fine. It is having total ideas, converted, conversion rate, same as it has shown in the Gemini project, and it has a table list, but it does not have a board view as in the case of Gemini. Okay, let us try adding the same one that I have added here. Let me let me make a copy of this. Idea title is this, and the description is this, and it's a low priority one. Add idea. Okay, it is showing the idea list as a listing. Okay, fine. And under the status part, there is an option called inbox, researching, planned, in progress, and completed, and archived. Okay, that is a new one. Priority, convert, delete. So convert option is directly given. It is not based, it seems to be not based on the status based. Let us try changing the status of the project to completed and check if that is tracked by this particular option. So let I choose that. Okay, just changing the status is not updating the project status of the project or this idea. That's slightly different. If I click on the convert option, then it has been converted and there is a small. Okay, fine. As we can see, ChatGPT free version is not doing such a great job in the Canvas behavior building the project, but Gemini did a really good job, and it could actually create a project good enough for someone who is trying out with their first ideas, or maybe trying out vibe coding for the first time. That's it for this video, guys. We will try something similar projects again using some other tools very soon.